My name's Cory Hanks with Keller Investment Properties. More than half the properties we own are out of state. So we need to be able to get to them and get home in the same day. We have markets in Albuquerque. We have product in Portland. We have a property in Yuma, Arizona. Who in their right mind goes to Yuma, Arizona? We have 4 properties now in Flagstaff, Arizona, but there's no direct flight into this little community. So we have to fly into Phoenix, wait for a layover, take a puddle jumper. By the time we get to our properties, it's already 11, even 12. We then have 4 or 5 effective hours of work that we can get done if we want to make it back to the airport, back through security, which really isn't all that fun in Flagstaff. It's a 5 a.m. start and an 11:30 to midnight return home. My biggest concern was we needed the owner of our company on site more often, but his calendar is so full. We literally had to figure out a way to get more out of him with less time commitment. We've now become partners in this company, SkyShare's. And this is where this last flight was kind of fun because we told Cory we wanted wheels up at 7:30. Saved me an hour of sleep. It was way cool. With the time change, we landed an hour and 35 minutes later in Flagstaff. Just a direct flight in, and it was a blast. Coming in over those beautiful pines and then straight down in on that Pilatus was just a blast. And truly one of the finest landings I've ever known. And I've been on a lot of planes. It was really fun. We got to our first property at 9 o'clock. We worked all day long. We had told Cory and our pilot was totally awesome. Young guy, he's flown for over 6,000 hours and he was absolutely incredible. We loved him. I called Cory and said, "Are you okay if we don't show up till about 7:15 or 7:30? Because I originally told him 7. So this is the cool part, right? You get to come and go as you please. If we'd had a problem on one of our properties, we could have taken care of it even though it extended our time. Big whoop. I love it. Just show up, park the car, hand them our keys. The pilots were out there on the tarmac. And an hour and a half later, I'm touching down at the Sky Park Airport in Bountiful. And 6 minutes later, I am home. And I look at the clock and it is 10:45. I don't normally get home until midnight. This plane afforded us the opportunity for all 4 of us to get down there, get back to our families. I want to state, the owner, all his kids are grown up. He's an empty nester. But the rest of us, the other 3 players between us, we have 11 kids. To get down, get the job done, and get home to our wives and our families. That's priceless. To get home, get back to our families, and we're going to go next week. And we're taking the exact same 4 people that we took on the last flight, and the owner's going again. We are going to fly from Bountiful, Utah to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and take the time necessary to handle what we need to do. We're going to get back on that plane and fly from Albuquerque to Yuma. The whole city's going to come out and greet us because nobody flies to Yuma unless they have to. It's a wonderful place for us to have an apartment complex. We're going to take the time necessary to review the work that's being done there. We're going to get back on that plane and come home. And we're going to walk through the door. Our children are still going to be awake. The day will have been a marvelous success. To get more done and get home sooner, what a great blessing. What a great blessing.